Aloha friends and family, it's Earthman Eric PLOTT from TheMoringaQueen.com, and I'm here to show you a little bit of a new idea, how to do the ultimate moringa garden from seeds that you got from us, right? We have organic heirloom seeds. We just, like if you watch on this channel, the Moringa Kingdom channel on YouTube, you'll see how we sold 15,000 seeds just the other day, and we do that probably monthly. Oh, I'm sticking these torches in or so, because we got the best prices on bulk seeds. The more you buy from us, the more you get, of course. What I did here is really actually pretty simple, and you can do this with this method here. It looks like it's dead, of course. The grass is dead, yeah. And I put a giant tarp over it, let the heat kill the grass, and then what that does is that kills the grass, but it keeps the nutrients intact from the soil, as opposed to tilling, which kills minerals and important nutrients in the soil. You can do this with cardboard as well, as lay out cardboard or newspaper. I don't recommend newspaper anymore because it's BPA, but you can actually go to the newsstand and get the actual paper before the ink print is on it, and they can get them in rolls, and I don't know, they're pretty affordable, I guess, because they don't mind. And you can lay them out, and then you can put your mulch or your soil on top of that. And you already see I've got a lot of these little guys popping up. There's the moringa trees, and they pop up so quick, usually about a week. If you've got good optimum soil like this, I poured some moringa powder on it. So that's one thing, is you can layer it like a lasagna here. After you kill the grass, after about a week of a tarp, or you got cardboard or newspaper, lay it out and put soil on it. You could put, I guess, mushroom soil, different types of stuff. Some people recommend manure. I don't like to use manure or anything from animal. I don't believe you have to. You can get wood chips, which I got a pile over there. That's what I'll get and use eventually here. I'm going to lay some wood chips. That's going to be my next thing I'm doing. But you got to remember, there's little moringa trees here, little seedlings, sprigs here, popping up everywhere. I put about 600 in here in this little area. So you can imagine, you can get about 600 or so, and probably 1,000 actually in this little area, because they pop up kind of bushy. And you can grow them kind of like corn. They're as fast as corn. Actually, they're next to a certain bamboo species, it's the fastest growing tree, of course, in the world, because it's got such a high amount of zeatin found in it. It's got 86 minerals, 90 nutrients, 47 antioxidants, and 37 anti-inflammatories, all intact in these leaves, so you can actually live off this plant. So we're going to grow these up, and we actually sell the little guys that are a little bigger than that, small size here, for about $10 for the summer, and about $49.95 for the big ones that get about this big as this pole, or half the size, and just more mature and woody. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put some sand. That's the secret. Sand, they grow really fast in sand. So I'm going to put a layer of sand. Then I'm going to put a little bit of that mulch, the wood chips, on there, and kind of spread it out. You want to water it as frequently as you can every day for a week after you put the seeds in. I would say take the shell off if you've got enough time to do that. I didn't get to on this, but it still germinate either way. They just germinate a little quicker when you take the shell off of the moringa seed, and it's a little white kernel that you can eat. Purifies water. When crushed seeds, it takes out all the impurities and bacteria of the water, impure water. So you can put it in here, and so you get the sand, the mulch, and you can put soil. I like to spread, like I said, I put a layer of the moringa powder, which you can get our raw moringa powder on our site, and you can just spread some along here, and then water it so it goes down in there, and you got your minerals and all your nutrients you need in that soil. So let me go do this real quick. Okay, there's some of the wood chips. See some worms. It's all fresh, non-sprayed, good stuff. Alright. So, I want to sprinkle some of this on. Got some worms in it, so good and lush. Kind of spray it like that, just to get some of that moisture absorbing goodness wood chips there. trees. I can see them all. There's tons of them in here, actually. And I probably should have done this before I started shooting out. I just didn't think they'd shoot out that quick and germinate. Because then we could go like this, scrape some of that wood chips. I can't do that now. All the way across, so yeah, I'm gonna go get some sand, fill this bucket up with sand. Alright, I got my rocks here. Got it all wagoned over here. Said vegans aren't strong, right? It's about 200 pounds of rocks there. Brought it from over there, and it's kind of like that thing I saw earlier. Actually, it was today. I'm kind of trying to spread these out, these rocks. It's a cool blue rocks. You got those, that variation, and then the long slate ones. But I saw something online. I guess they would say skinny vegan. He didn't look skinny really. I guess you consider me to be skinny too. But comparably to today's world, who knows what healthy looks like anymore. But I will say that they consider him to be skinny and vegan, right? And he went up against a big old bodybuilder. I'm going to tell you what, this bodybuilder could not budge this vegan at all. And that partly goes through the scientific study about how vegans are 4 times sexually active, more sexually active than meat eaters. We live 15 years longer on average, but also right here we're 7 times stronger because our blood is not clogged, our arteries are not clogged with atherosclerosis, with high animal protein and excess fat and whatnot. So that's really interesting factor to consider about veganism in general. I think a lot of people, if they knew that, maybe they would also consider going vegan. And that's a vegan that doesn't work out either. That's just eating plant-based whole foods, veggies and nuts, fruits, and that's what that is. That's a strolling vegan, as Dr. Greger would say. You got uprooting the leading causes of death, PLOTT palm trees. Google search that, and you'll see how that's a fact. That a strolling vegan, meaning someone that's not doing anything, okay, at all, compared to a bodybuilder, meat eater who's eating pounding hamburgers every day, going to the gym, is the vegan's actually going to be stronger 7 times by blood, fighting cancer and everything else. So I thought that was really interesting as well to consider going vegan. It's a benefit or advantage, I guess you could say. And this is all science now. A lot of people say that's BS, a crock of whatever, you know, but actually no, it's not. And I've seen it myself. I have more endurance, I have more energy. You can look me up. A vegan strongman pushes 10 tons of sand. That was me. And I could probably not have done that all in one day like I did. I pushed 10 tons of sand, moved it over, like in the wheelbarrow, moved it from one side to the next. That was a lot of work for me, and I really don't believe eating meat like I used to. I used to be a heavy meat eater, eating steak, hamburgers, and all that. You may get a rush of protein rush, like a high on the protein, but it's just going to make you feel more bloated in the end. So it clogs your arteries as well, and eventually you can't do anything. You're mobilized in that sense. You can't move much at all. So it's kind of like bigger's not always better, I guess. It's more efficient to be effectively getting quality protein. You only need 8 to 11% protein according to the China study. If you go research that, that's a fact. The average Americans eat 56 plus to up to 70% protein, which is way too much, and that causes all the leading causes of death: cancer, diabetes, heart disease from atherosclerosis. So yeah, check all that out. This is all factual. This may actually help change your life if you listen to me, what I'm saying right now. Free information, it's facts. Anyway, now it's time for the sand. It's getting there. I just gotta put the rest of those. Moringa King at PLOTTPalmTrees.com.